If you want to finish well and you want to live life well, you must live by inspiration and not just by knowledge. Most of us just live by knowledge, but what gives knowledge power is inspiration. And inspiration comes from a spirit. Inspiration don't come from men. Prophet Evans do not have the capacity to inspire. Anytime you are inspired by the message of Prophet Evans, it's because he is first inspired by a spirit and he speaks by that inspiration. It is by that inspiration you also are inspired. Your level of inspiration will determine how much depth you release. Everybody here have a spirit he works with, whether the spirit of God or any others, but everyone set under the sound of our voice is inspired every day by something. In forest trading, we have something we call cause and action. Cause and action. What causes you to act the way you act? So it's the same way. Everybody, the way you act, you see your character, is inspired by a spirit. The way you talk is inspired by a spirit. The way you live life is inspired by a spirit. Spirit is influencing the way you live life. But we want to be inspired not by any other spirit, but by the Holy Ghost, because He's the only one who can inspire us in a holy way. He's called the Holy Ghost. So the way I talk is inspired by a spirit. Most of the things I write here, nobody taught me these things. I didn't read them somewhere. This thing I'm telling you, it only came in the night. And you see, I'm not even reading. It's because it's been inspired. It's inside of me now. I understand it. I see it. It's inspired. So if you're walking by a spirit and with a spirit, you will always be inspired. Why most of us are not moving in the way we should move is because we are not deliberate about inspiration. We just live by understanding. Spirits inspire, men only plan, men only talk. You can be a professor and yet you lack depth. You can be a doctor in degrees and whatever, yet you lack depth. But there is another person who has not even gone to school, but all the person has is a spirit. And anytime the person speaks, you are so much inspired. You say, Kai, this is too deep. It's because a spirit is behind that person. So we look at Elon Musk and everybody who wants to be like that man, Elon Musk. I don't know whether he's a Christian. Do you know why he's doing the things he's doing? It's not knowledge. You don't go to school to learn those things. It's an inspiration. The man can even sleep and look at something and get up and start. An inspiration. The spirit he works with inspires him. Every man here works with a spirit. Kantanka in Ghana, Kojo Safo, Apostle Kojo Safo. He's manufacturing. His spirit is inspiring the guy. It's not school. He's not part of the engineers who have many degrees in Ghana. By not doing the things the engineers with degrees cannot do. Why? An inspiration. An inspired man is a powerful man. An inspired man live beyond this natural. You see Ebenezer sitting there. This boy, if the Holy Ghost is so much in the life of this person and is inspired daily, and he speaks, you be shocked. You ask, Ebenezer, who taught you this thing?